What's up, editors and redditors? My name is Jagabomb, aka Sleep Deprivation, and today I'm going to be looking at an editing technique that no one really uses. I was watching a thing, and it was very well edited, good meme, can't find it because I'd love to show you it. But even though it was well edited, there was one thing that wasn't, and that was that instead of masking a picture, because he had a picture of Steve's face on the kid's face, and as someone walked in front of him, he simply turned the opacity from 100 to 0 to 0 to 100 to simulate the person walking in front of him like an object, instead of masking it so it really would look like someone was walking in front. So today we're going to be looking at the video that I'm currently working on. And yeah, we're gonna mask something. So there's a particular part where I've put Mordex's face on top of Kira. If you want to find out, you'll just have to wait for the video, won't you? But at one point, smoke goes over Kira's face, and of course, Mordex isn't part of the original video, so it doesn't. So, I originally did the same thing. I had it go from 100 to 0, 0 to 100 to simulate it disappearing behind the smoke, but it didn't look too great. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it properly. And that is what I'm going to do now. So, the way masking works is simple. Imagine you have a picture. So you have a picture of Jeff Bezos for no reason. Imagine drawing a square that's a bit tight around his face. Anything outside of that picture becomes transparent, invisible, or opacity of 0%, whatever you want to call it, whatever works for you. So yeah, but you can do it a free way, so you can draw the points yourself, and you can put the points in any position. So if something was going across my face and I had just a picture of the face on the person, I could draw around my hand to simulate my hand going in front of the picture without just getting rid of the picture. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And you'll find out why people don't do this. So let's get on it. Montage activate. Okay, so I did it. Took me 35 minutes to do under half a second. But you know what? It didn't work. I fucked up. Turns out, if you add a point on any of the frames, for my particular software, HitFilmExpress, it adds it to every single current frame that you're working on. Meaning that every previous and beforehand frame is now needing of quite a bit of attention. And I may or may not have added like quite a few points on accident. I was just trying to click and drag and I missed an accident, because if you click in between points, it adds it automatically. It adds a point for you, so you don't have to worry about not making too many points when you draw it. So I had to go back through it, and it took me another 10 minutes, so 45 minutes. And I counted the frames, and it's 28. So it's not even half a second. It took me 45 minutes to do under half a second. Here's the end result, by the way. And once again in slow motion for the people who really want to see the detail. And the reason I fucked up is because, like I said, I've never done this before. I know how to do it in theory because I've done it with pictures, but I've never done it frame by frame, and you have to do it frame by frame, otherwise it looks like dog shit. It's not like other editing techniques where you can like miss out a couple frames. In fact, doing so will make it smoother if you're doing things like tracking someone's face. Sometimes it's better to miss out frames, so it's like a smooth, because if you do it on every frame it's a bit jittery, kind of looks shit. So it's actually better to do less work sometimes when it comes to editing. But in this case, no, you have to do every frame. So that's why no one wants to do it, because it took me 45 minutes to do under half a second. I mean, it looks fantastic, but let's be honest, you guys aren't really gonna appreciate it, which is why, another reason why no one else does it is because they know that people watching, they're not gonna notice it. They're not gonna notice the difference if I just had it go from opacity 100 to a 0 to 0 to 100 to simulate the smoke going in front of it, or if I fucking spend 45 minutes masking it. That's why no one does it, because they know, unless you're an editor, you're not gonna notice. And that's why people don't use masking a lot, unless it's for like images or some shit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you want me to make more, if I ever find any more editing techniques that I notice no one really using for whatever reason, whether it's too much effort and no one notices it like this one, then yeah, I will make more of these videos. And apart from that, if this video hits 100 likes within the next week, I will mask everything that kind of would look a little bit better with masking. Even though I don't want to, it would literally take me another 2 hours to edit the big video I'm on at the moment. But that's why I'm saying 100, because I don't want you to hit it. I don't like goals, but if it's for an actual goal, instead of just being like, hey guys, can we hit 100 likes for no fucking reason, then like that's annoying, I get that, but like this is a genuine goal. If we somehow hit that, then fine, fucking I'll spend another 2 hours of my life masking about 3 seconds of footage and making myself suicidal. But you know, I do it for you guys. I love you. Anyhow, I'll see you guys later. I'm going back to bed. I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I'm not doing it. I'm gone. I'm fucking